Welcome to Mindful Living's Mindfulness Meditation Series. In any life, unfinished business of the heart arises. There are moments in our past, painful experiences, difficult relationships that we carry with us, sometimes quietly, sometimes with more heaviness. In this practice of forgiveness, it's not a one-time event, it's a practice, and a very valuable one for emotional well-being. It is the release of anger and blame, not to forget what happened, but to free our own hearts so we can move forward. Without forgiveness, we may stay tethered to the pain of the past. Our hearts can become guarded, our minds continuing to circle around the same injury over and over. So before we start this practice, I'd like to clarify what forgiveness is and what it is not. Forgiveness doesn't mean condoning what happened. If there was harm or injustice, it's important to acknowledge that. Forgiveness is not pretending everything was okay, but it's a way to release yourself from being caught in the anger and the pain. Forgiveness is not primarily for the other person. It's for you. It's a gift to your own heart. It's letting go of the hope that the past could have been different. The past is over, and carrying it indefinitely only deepens our suffering. And forgiveness takes time. You can't force it. You can't rush it. You may not be ready, and that's okay. That is why we call it a practice. It unfolds at the pace of your readiness. Sometimes it helps to recognize that the person who caused harm may have been deeply wounded themselves, like a dog in the woods with its leg caught in a trap. Some people lash out in pain. This doesn't excuse their behavior, but sometimes it can help soften our own hearts. And forgiveness practice can stir up resistance. You may even hear a voice inside say, I will never forget them, or they don't deserve it. All that is part of the process too. Forgiveness doesn't mean you feel forgiving. It means you're willing to begin forgiving. Even a small willingness can open the door. So, as you practice, try not to force anything. Simply enter the practice with curiosity, courage, and care. Whether you're ready to forgive, to be forgiven, or simply to explore, let this practice be your offering, a movement towards freedom. So when you're ready, find a comfortable position and let's begin. Let's begin by coming into stillness, closing your eyes or softening your gaze. Take 2 or 3 slow, deep breaths. Let your body gently settle. Feel your weight supported by the earth beneath you. Letting your hands rest softly, allowing the shoulders to drop away from your ears, and allowing your breath to find its natural rhythm, so it can be a gentle anchor for your attention into this present moment. Feeling the body sitting, feeling the breath rise and fall, and settling into a sense of presence. And let your awareness rest gently around your heart center. You might perhaps even place a hand over your heart if that feels right, to let the touch of your own hand remind you that you're here in this moment with care and intention. Knowing that this practice is an invitation, once again, not to force anything, but to explore what's possible. This practice is not about condoning or forgetting or rushing. It's about gently loosening the grip of pain and resentment that may still live in your body and in your heart. So we begin by asking for forgiveness. Bring to mind someone in your life you may have hurt or let down, whether intentionally or unintentionally. No need to replay the full story. Just gently acknowledge the pain that may have been caused. And then repeating inwardly at a pace that feels right. Please forgive me. Please forgive me for any harm I've caused, knowingly or unknowingly, through words, actions, or silence. Please forgive me. You might even whisper their name as you say these words. Please forgive me. Staying humbled and open, not with guilt, but with a gentle sincerity. Please forgive me for any harm I've caused, knowingly or unknowingly, through my words, actions, or silence. Please forgive me. If resistance or discomfort arises, let that be part of the practice. It might be helpful to include these words: as much as I am able in this moment, I ask for forgiveness. Staying connected to your breath as it moves through your body and heart, letting the breath be soft, and let your request for forgiveness wash gently through you. Coming back to your breath, feeling yourself sitting. Let's shift to offering forgiveness to others. Bring to mind someone who has hurt you recently or long ago. And again, remembering forgiveness is not about excusing or forgetting. It's about freeing your own heart. So, as you hold someone who has hurt you, hold them in your awareness and say softly, I offer you forgiveness. Whether or not you deserve it, I forgive you for my own peace of heart. As much as I am able in this moment, I am willing to let go. You can also say, I release this burden through forgiveness, or just simply, I release this burden. I don't want to carry this pain. And if forgiveness continues to feel too far away, simply say, I am willing to begin. Feeling your breath moving in and out of your body, staying anchored in your own presence as you offer this forgiveness, this release. And now, coming back to your body sitting, connected to your breath, we'll begin to turn this practice inward. So bring to mind any places where you hold judgment or resentment towards yourself. Maybe for something you did or didn't do. Maybe simply for being human with self-interest and emotions like greed, jealousy, selfishness, even rage. Call to mind a memory where you can gently say to yourself, I forgive myself for the ways I've caused harm out of fear, out of confusion, out of pain. As much as I am able in this moment, I offer myself forgiveness. You might even say, may I be free from the past. May I be gentle with myself and offer myself forgiveness. You might want to place a hand on your heart if you haven't already, feeling the warmth of the touch of your hand, and just connecting to your breath so it can be a rhythm of self-compassion and gentleness. Coming back to feeling your body sitting, knowing that there's no right way to feel. Whatever is present right now, just let it be held with kindness and care. As we close this practice, return your attention once again to your body sitting, feeling the chair beneath you, the soft touch of air on your skin, taking 1 or 2 deep cleansing breaths, letting go of the phrases, letting go of any effort, and just rest a moment in the stillness and presence of your experience in this moment, just as it is. And may the intention of forgiveness, no matter how small, plant a seed in your heart. And may this poem be a resource for you. What weight can you put down right now, willingly relinquishing the pointed quills of judgment or guilt? What burden of the heart can lift? What corner can be lit? The candle perhaps flickering at first and then burning bright. With the next breath, let it go. That old story you've told yourself 1,000,000 times. Whatever doesn't serve, you are on this path of truth. Leave it behind. Offer yourself this one gift, the simple sacrifice that in the giving sets you free to fully live. I invite you to take a few breaths. So just letting this poem land, connecting to whatever you're feeling and your experience is at this moment. You have just done something courageous, turning towards the tender places of your heart. And as I said in the beginning, forgiveness isn't a one-time event, but a path we can return to again and again. And combined with the loving kindness practice, it's helpful to have these practices that can be supportive and caring to live a full life. So when you feel ready, you can gently open your eyes. Thank you for your practice. Namaste.